What is going on, guys? My name is Senna and welcome back to another video. In this video, we'll be taking a look at the Valorant episode 4 warm-up cinematic and pointing out a few things that you might have missed. Before we get into this video though, guys, I just want to thank you guys so much for helping me reach 3,000 subscribers. I believe we hit 3,000 yesterday, and at the time of recording this video, we're already almost at 4,000. The growth on this channel has been absolutely insane, and I can't thank you guys enough for this. One more thing I want to mention is that I actually made a Discord server, and the link for that will be in the description below, so you all should come join up, get updates on things, have discussions, and stuff like that. Now with all of that out of the way, let's get straight into the video. If you guys didn't already know, Valorant posted a new cinematic about 2 weeks ago. The cinematic is called Warm Up, and I highly recommend that you all go watch it. While watching this cinematic, I noticed a few things that were pretty interesting that I wanted to talk about. I'm going to talk about things in the order that they come up in the cinematic just for simplicity. The first thing that I noticed that I thought was really interesting is actually Killjoy's outfit. As you can see here, Killjoy isn't actually wearing her signature yellow jacket that she normally is. I also noticed that Raze isn't wearing her body armor like she usually does in game. I think this is worth noting because this is the first time that we've seen any agents in a cinematic look different than they do in game. Some people are speculating that this could be a teaser to cosmetics coming to the in-game marketplace. I used to play a lot of Rainbow Six Siege back in the day, and in that game they have a lot of cosmetic items, so I'm definitely not opposed to this. Although I do think that this is a double-edged sword that Riot really needs to think about before they decide to make any decision. On one hand, cosmetic outfits would be really cool and add more spice and character to the game. On the other hand though, if a cosmetic looks way too outlandish and different, it could provide a tactical advantage. For example, if Killjoy had this white outfit in game, I think that this would be significantly better than her yellow outfit on maps like Icebox where a lot of the backgrounds are white. I feel like adding cosmetics to Valorant without ruining any type of competitive integrity is nearly impossible. I think a good workaround to this is if Riot added an option in the settings that made it so that you can disable all other people's cosmetics. This means that on your screen, they would look the same way that they normally do, but they can still wear their outfits if they want to. People who are into that kind of thing can leave it on, but people who see it as a disadvantage can turn it off. With this setting, they would be able to incorporate cosmetics without messing with competitive integrity. If any Riot employees are watching this video, don't be afraid to contact me if you need any more ideas. But in all seriousness though, I think that it would be a really cool thing if they added cosmetics like this in Valorant, and also I have an opinion that probably will piss a lot of people off. I personally believe that adding loot boxes that have cosmetic outfits and items in them into Valorant would not be a bad thing. I say this will probably piss a lot of people off because most people I feel like don't like the loot box system that much, and I don't really understand that. I think that as long as it's not blocked behind a paywall and none of the items in the loot boxes grant any sort of competitive advantage, that it's actually exciting having a loot box and hoping to get something good out of it. This is all just my opinion though, and I come from a lot of games that have loot boxes in them, so it's something that I'm kind of used to. And I'm actually curious to see what you guys think about this. How would you guys react if tomorrow Valorant posted a tweet saying that they're adding loot boxes? How would you guys react to that? Remember, this is all just speculation. Just because Killjoy has a different outfit in the cinematic does not mean that there will be cosmetics, but I think it's a cool idea to ponder. Moving on from this point, essentially in this cinematic, Killjoy and Raze design a robot named MaxBot, which all of the agents basically have to 1v1. They all 1v1 MaxBot in this arena with tons of cover and different pathways. Phoenix is the first up to fight MaxBot, and unfortunately he loses. But what I think is most interesting about after he loses, and something that I haven't seen anybody talk about, is this right here. After Phoenix loses, a winning screen pops up on the screen for a brief moment. On this screen you could see MaxBot and Phoenix. Underneath both of their icons there is a +15 and a -15. This looks strangely similar to the elo in Ranked. This could possibly be hinting to a 1v1 or 2v2 or 3v3 mode coming to Valorant. This arena that they're fighting in definitely took a lot of time for Riot to design, and this might be something that might actually come into the game. In CSGO, they have the Wingman 2v2 mode, which I think is a lot of fun. Ever since Valorant came out, I've always been looking for a 2v2 or a 3v3 mode because I think it would suit the game really well. I think having a competitive rank and then a small teams game mode rank would be really cool. This would give players more content, and then there would be always something for you to grind. I feel like 1v1s in Valorant are kind of weird just because of the nature of the game, but in this cinematic, all of the fights are 1v1s. So what do you guys think about this? Do you think that they should add a 1v1, 2v2, or 3v3 mode? I personally think that they should because that would be a lot of fun, and honestly, I would probably even play that more than I would ranked. Having a duo or a trio and then going up against other duos or trios and fighting for a rank would be awesome. Like I mentioned earlier, CSGO has this, and it's my favorite game mode in CS, and I think that this would be really successful. One thing that I do want to mention is this arena does look cool, but personally I would rather them do it like they do in Counter-Strike. I think that if they took a map and split it in half and made that the 2v2 or 3v3 map, that would work a lot better. The map knowledge would carry over from what we're used to this new game mode, and it would just feel a lot more fluid in my opinion. Who knows though, maybe if they do make this new arena a map, it would be more fun than any map that we've played so far. And remember, all of this is just speculation, but what I will say is that Riot loves leaving Easter eggs around everywhere. Like how in every battle pass, around the end, tier 48 or something like that, they have a player card that teases the next agent. Riot loves leaving these little teasers everywhere, so I don't think that it's weird for me to be analyzing this much. Oh yeah, and one more little funny Easter egg that Riot threw into this cinematic is that around 2 minutes and 50 seconds, you can see this face that someone carved into the wall with their knife. Just something that I thought was worth mentioning. Anyways guys, that about does it for this video. I'm sorry that there wasn't too much stuff in this trailer to break down, but I just couldn't help but talk about these things because I've literally seen nobody saying anything about it. I think that ranked 2v2s, 3v3s, or 1v1s would be a really cool thing to see in Valorant, and I also think that cosmetics would be a cool thing to add as well. I'm all for new additions, and all of this stuff really gets me excited for what the future of Valorant is going to look like. Anyways guys, with all that being said, I really hope that you all did enjoy this video. I hope that you all are as excited as I am for the future of Valorant. If you did enjoy this video, don't forget to drop a like down below and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more content just like this. Let me know down in the comment section what you think about this, and I will catch you all in the next one. Thanks for watching.